Dennis, are you okay?
I'm okay.
Okay. All right. Welcome, everyone, to our November Lafayette Redevelopment Commission meeting. Make yourselves comfortable. We've got a pretty full agenda today, and I'll call the meeting to order and begin with asking for a motion to approve the minutes. Are there any additions or corrections? If not, I'll accept that motion.
Move to approve the minutes of the October 23rd, 2025 meeting of the Lafayette Redevelopment Commission.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion approved, or minutes are approved. We will now move to closing this meeting, and I'll need a motion for that too. And in doing so, we would also open up the public hearing. Can I entertain that motion?
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded, so the meeting is closed for the purposes of the public hearing, and I'm asking Jackie to take charge of that.
Of course. We are in the public hearing for Resolution LRC 2025-14, which is the Redevelopment Commission's 2026 budget. Is there any public comment? Public comment. Seeing none, you can close it and go back to your
Okay,
meeting.
hearing no comments, I'll entertain a motion now to close the public hearing and reopen the Redevelopment Commission meeting. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
And with the meeting now open again, Dennis, I'll let you guide us through the new business, which now includes the purpose of the public hearing.
Yes,
Take it
correct.
away.
Yeah, because the first resolution under new business is LRC 2025-14, is the 2026 budget resolution. And again, like you said, we just had the public hearing on, so we are asking for your approval, but if you have any questions, happy to answer them.
We've all been briefed on the budget, and so I'll welcome are there any questions for Dennis or anyone in those regards?
No questions.
None.
I
Okay.
move approval of Resolution LRC 2025-14, adopting the 2026 budget.
Second?
Been moved and seconded, so we'll go to a vote. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
And that motion is approved. Thank you. Next.
All right, our next item is Resolution LRC 2025-15. This is a resolution recommending designation of an economic revitalization area for tax abatement and recommending approval of deduction for tax abatement on real property for Lamco. We have a local company here today that's going to be making a substantial expansion to their property. They're going to be investing $650,000 in a real estate expansion for their manufacturing. We do have the representatives here that can give you some more details and answer questions, so let them come up.
If you'll come forward and speak into that microphone for us hard of hearing people.
It's fine. I understand. I'm Daniel Carmody, and I think I'll be representing the people here today with any questions or anything that you might have for us about this expansion, but we're excited. And thank you for hearing us out on this. But we want to build on to give us more capacity to serve the community, and we want to hire in 12 more people to do so. So we're excited.
So you're adding storage space, warehousing and assembly space?
Yeah,
or-
kind of mixed use space, but it'll be 6,000 square feet to the north of our building, and kind of mixed use flex space, and have a little bit of both storage and manufacturing.
Okay, great.
Now, I'm familiar with this company, and I know the community has benefited from their expertise and this expansion. Again, you're 12 new hires in the process over a period of time
Yep.
is anticipated.
Correct. So
And we've all seen the details of the formula that we're considering approving. So any other questions?
This is probably a question that is not relevant to your being approved today or not, but curiosity. And maybe it's one that GLC or whoever filled out these other documents had previously talked about. There's the idea of benefits for your staff, your new staff. There are a couple that are there that indicate y'all participate in and what those are. Are the other benefits that are not included, not mentioned, are they offered at all to the staff? Health insurance, and I'll just stop right there because I'm sure someone knows this list. So I didn't say all the details on purpose. Go ahead. Thank you.
I'm Aubrey Burkhart, CFO, and I think I can speak to that question.
Thank you.
Over the years, Lamco has tried to, we've wanted to increase our benefits. About 3 years ago, we added a retirement plan, and we're looking to, within the next year, improve on that. So that was something that we just were overdue in adding and wanted to have to our employees and encourage them to save. As far as healthcare, we look into that every few years, and right now it's just financially not feasible. So I think that we attract people who have healthcare through their spouses.
Yes.
And sometimes that's appealing to them since a lot of the larger corporations, if a spouse has healthcare through their employers, don't allow it through the larger corporations. So sometimes people find that appealing because then they can have health insurance together.
Sure.
But yeah, right now it's just not possible. But we would be open to that because we do take the health and safety of our employees seriously. So we try to support them. Like if back when there was COVID, we would give them paid time off, pretty much unlimited, and try to just create healthy environments to support their health in that way.
That's fine. I appreciate your response and the details, and it answers the question. And it was a curiosity. Again, it doesn't play.
Yeah.
I work in an environment where health insurance and all of those benefits are discussed on a regular basis, and so I was just curious as I looked at these documents. No issues at all.
And
Thank
we
you.
encourage people to use the marketplace as well.
Sure.
And I think a lot of people are kind of scared to do that. So my dream, like with the marketplace, would be like to have an employer platform. So it could even be like kind of branded for like each company, but it's through the marketplace and something that like the employer, like HR, could kind of help people get set up with. Because I think a lot of people don't, they're not comfortable with getting health insurance on their own. But
Yes.
as business owners, we've always had to kind of get it on our own. So.
Sure. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Remind me how many employees you currently serve or function with,
We have
roughly?
25.
25. Okay, well, thank you. Are there any,
I don't have any other questions now.
all right, I'll entertain a motion to approve the resolution.
I'll make a motion that we follow the director's recommendation and approve resolution LRC 2025-14, the 2026 budget resolution.
It's 15.
15.
It's just a point of
I'm
clarification.
sorry, 15, yeah, right here.
I second that motion.
Moved and seconded. We'll take a vote. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
That motion is approved.
Yeah, that's, we just.
Thank you for your attendance. You can stick around with us. You're welcome. Dennis.
Okay, our next item is with GM Development. This is the Public Works Campus. This is BOT agreements is amendment number 4. This project is complete. And this is going to be a reduction in the BOT purchase price. This project savings returned to us, the city. And it is in the amount of $32,369.15. So the original contract was $22,488,703.47. So this brings the purchase price down through the BOT to $22,456,334.32. If you have any questions, happy to answer them. We've got representatives here from the project as well.
Looks like we're going to have 2 reductions or returns here, so
Yes,
anyway.
we are, yeah.
Are there any questions from the commission with regards to this?
No.
Question.
Then I'll entertain a motion to approve.
I move we approve the Public Works Campus BOT Agreement Amendment Number 4.
Second.
Moved and seconded. We'll move to a vote. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Approved. Thank you.
Okay, the next one is Kettle Hut Construction, the City Hall renovation. This is change order number 2. Again, we're closing this project out, and this is a credit from the contingency funds in the amount of $8,297.24. So our previous contract with previous change orders was $4,646,585, and with this change order, they will be reduced to $4,638,287.76.
I move approval of the Kettle Hut Construction Change Order Number 2.
Second.
Moved and seconded. We'll move to a vote. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Approved. Thank you.
Okay, next one is William Charles Construction, Main Street, Streetscape, Phase 6. This is change order number 2. I've got Josh Casavan here from HWC, who is our inspector and rep, and he'll explain more about the change order and give us an update on the project.
Thanks, Dennis. As you said, I'm Josh Casavan. I'm the resident representative for HWC Engineering, monitoring the Streetscape Phase 6 project. Currently, a progress report, I have said about 98% complete. We're wrapping everything up. Most of the big stuff is in place and installed, ready for the city to enjoy. We do have change order number 2 happening. Adding cost for remobilizing the concrete crew due to utility pole removal delay. We had to bring the concrete crew back in to finish up a little bit of concrete there. We also did a seal coat for Bison Financial parking lot and a new bench installation across the project, totaling $6,702.93. Do you guys have any questions?
Questions from the commission?
No.
No questions. So we have all reviewed the content of this change order. If there are no questions, are we ready to go to a vote? I'll entertain a motion to approve this request for the change order.
And move approval of the William Charles Construction. Nope, that's not where we are.
Yeah.
William
right.
Charles Construction renovation change order number 2.
Second?
Moved and seconded. We'll put it to a vote. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. We approve. Thank you for your
Thank you, guys.
attendance. One more, Dennis. Get us
One
through it.
more. This is with Atlas Excavating. This is Park East Boulevard, change order number 8, and we have representatives here from BF&S Engineering who will explain this change order and give us an update on this project as well.
Good morning, Jake Goodman, design engineer for Butler, Fairman and Seifert. I was the design project manager on this one. Wanted to give you an update, as well as obviously present change order number 8. So you have before you change order number 8, which is an increase of $8,187.68, and I request the board's approval. Before, if you'd like, I can give you a brief, summary of what the change order is in regards to. So Atlas Excavating had asked or requested from the city a assistance with the delivery cost of the boulders, the landscaping boulders of an amount of $6,000, and the city entertained that request. And then there's also an increase for 2 structures. These are storm structures that due to a utility conflict, there was a construction engineering change to reroute some of the storm sewer, but the contractor had already purchased these manholes, or the structures, and in that are asking to have the cost covered for that investment.
So we have that in print here, so I've reviewed that. And I assume that the city is in, the engineering department has approved all this. So I'll entertain a motion about this change order for a little over $8,000. Is there a motion, please?
Motion to approve change order number 8 with Atlas Construction in the amount of the increase of $8,187.68.
Second with the question.
Yes, sir. You can do that.
So I just wanted to understand, I understand that some materials are being returned that were not being used. The boulders were or are not being used.
They are being used.
They are being used.
Yeah,
That was confusing for me. Okay.
This was additional,
Delivery.
basically for delivery, yeah. They're coming from southern Indiana, and the trucking is more than expected, so
Okay.
that was where
But
they're.
we are
requesting
keeping
from.
and using the boulders. Thank
Correct.
you.
It just
Yep.
wasn't accounted for in the
Sure.
beginning, so.
Are those at the roundabouts? I mean,
Are the boulders at the roundabouts? No, I believe they're a little bit kind of in Park East, a little bit further. The idea is obviously they like the look of them, but also to use them as seating areas.
Okay.
So they're large enough for people to be able to sit on them, and they kind of have a flat top on them. So they're very similar to the ones that were used in the south
Right.
section between 38 and Haggerty.
Project's winding down. What?
Yes, yeah,
when do you
so
think
we're,
it's-
we're about 85% complete. So just to give you kind of a rundown of what's remaining, it was decided for the HMA surface, that's gonna be done and completed for, the remainder of the project, which that will include McCarty as well as Park East Boulevard and St. Francis Way. That'll be done in the spring. Final landscaping, I believe they're working to set the boulders now, but then there's some landscaping mounds and other things that they're gonna be completing. Some monuments, final striping. There's about 200 foot of trail and/or sidewalk and 2 ADA ramps that are yet to be completed. So that's where they stand that way. And then there's also some final testing and approval going on for the water main and the storm and sanitary sewers as well.
Thank you.
So is all the roads open now, or?
So currently, McCarty and Haggerty are open, and they're anticipating to have Park East Boulevard open by the end of the year. So there will be some construction still going on in the spring, obviously, like I had mentioned, for the finished surface and everything, but up until that point, there will be.
Is
open
there,
travel.
is there a roundabout at St. Francis too, right?
There is,
So
yeah.
we haven't experienced that one
That's
yet,
Yep, that's
one of
correct.
these days.
Yep,
It's open by the end of the year. That's
Yep.
good to know.
yep.
St. Francis will be open at the end of the year too?
That's the plan right now, yep.
Great. I remember where we were. I think we had a motion approved and it was during
Second.
your second.
Yeah,
Is
second.
there any additional questions or for the gentleman?
No.
So if not, if we're moved in second, we'll move to a vote. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Thank you for your information.
Thank you, guys.
Dennis, that completes our agenda, other than your director's report. If you want to enlighten us, we'd appreciate it.
Yeah, just a couple things. I'm sure you know, the bicentennial sculpture is in and it's installed at 9th and South Street. We're very excited about that. We still have site work to do around it, so there's going to be some concrete work to do. We have an interpretive sign to be installed and the donor plaques as well too. So we hope to have that completed by the first week of December and have a dedication of that shortly after, weather permitting. Right now, we're being a little bit slowed down because of the weather, but hopefully we can get those things finished and get it dedicated. So pretty excited about that. And then also continuing working on the Community Land Trust program with Ground Solutions Network. We had a meeting with them last week, working on the business plan. We're going to be refining that over the next few months and then roll that out at the end of the first quarter of next year. So other than that, if you have any questions, happy to answer them.
I saw the gentleman working with his shovel on the art, the birthday art
Bicentennial
project.
sculpture, yeah.
Just as I pulled in, that's on its way.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, great. Any questions for Dennis?
Mr. Carson, the work on Ferry Street, right at probably 9th, is that all done?
I believe so. I mean, with the streetscape project, it's pretty close to being completed there. And then there's also repaving of Ferry Street from, I believe, from 2nd up to 9th or 10th Street or so, and that should be completed.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay?
I've asked our distinguished commissioner, Mr. Terry, to make to make the motion about our claims.
Are there any questions? If there's no questions concerning the claims, I'll make a motion that we approve the amount of $1,047,321.14 today, November 20th, 2025.
Second?
Moved and seconded. We'll put it to a vote. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
The claims have our approval. Thank you. Your second chance for public comment. Is there anything from our visitors that they would like to share? Hearing none, we will call for a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Thank you for coming.